We're Good morning. Hello. I'm Dr. Sian Dines, Clinical Psychologist, and we're on the Sunshine Coast in Australia. Today we're doing our meditation, and we often start with a little bit of a discourse, just remembering why we do meditation or mindfulness. Okay? Anyone in the room here, by the way, it's a live program for people who are online. Please send questions in and participate, or you obviously know members in the room here that you can listen to it online at any time, and it's also on my Facebook and website. Okay, so just checking in, how you're feeling, but in terms of practicing mindfulness or meditation to assist with pain, I'm just looking at some here today, will help there. But in terms of your different areas of life, so that you can feel like you're transitioning, like you're being more authentic, more real, by using the skills of mindfulness to be present-centered, using the skills of meditation to release some of your fears and doubts and insecurities. So in your daily activities, in the days between the weeks of meditation, how are things going? Are you finding that you're implementing any of these changes? Yeah? Great. Do you mind sharing?
Using the opportunity when there's an opportunity to connect with nature or just take a breath.
Good.
Things like birds or the trees or the rain is a good reminder of that. And just be like, take a breath and connect with what's going on.
Beautiful. And I'm not sure if you can hear Carly, so I'll just say that she was reminding us that when we're connecting in nature, and it's so important, like you can do a dog walk or a beach walk or you do your exercise walk, and you won't have done mindfulness. You won't have seen the spider webs, the water dew on the leaves, notice the butterflies or the birds, unless you go the extra effort to just stop. Get still, take the deep breath, observe your environment. Oh, says your body, thank you. Finally, I've been wanting you to do this for so long. Okay, and your whole body knows what to do. Remember how we say make space for grace? Well, if you're power walking or exercising, that's healthy, it's great. But it's a different activity. Okay, it's like socializing and partying with friends. Great, different activity. What we're talking about is an activity that allows for your being, from your mind to get still, to your whole body to slow down and allow for natural correction and balance to occur. We're talking about emptying out our heart of any angst or shame or blame or anger or anxiety that we might be carrying, and just surrendering that and allowing yourself the freedom to just know stillness and peace. Oh, says your body, let me in. It just wants to flood you with love, with peace, with awareness that we don't have to take ourselves quite so seriously. Okay, I've been reminded a lot lately in therapy and socially that people are still believing their thoughts as if they're real. Do you know? Like, I still find this fascinating. Our thoughts are just that. They're just a thought. They're just a concept. They're just based on a whole heap of teachings through our parental epigenetics generations, through our society, through the beliefs at the time. And we've seen this as a magnificent culture. I've been saying to my son, I'm so proud of his generation because there's so much change. Now, in order to have those changes, there's a lot of changes in core beliefs, okay? So when you're looking at gender and equality, and there's many issues that are currently really right up there in opening our awareness, and they're being driven by a new set of beliefs, a healthier set of beliefs. Some would say they've been around in women's thinking for thousands of years, but at least they're being adopted more fully by the community at large. So what I'm saying is, when we take our thoughts so seriously, they only reflect the teachings of your generation or your time, or the beliefs that your mother's had or your mother's mother had or your father had. They're just a thought. And at any point in time, the beauty about mindfulness is, you just stop and you go, whose thought is it? Is it relevant? Is it present-centered? I know, a lot of people will be having to challenge their thinking now. Political institutions, community institutions, employment institutions are all, the leadership committees are going to be having to change their thinking to encompass greater equality and women's rights, etc. Okay? So what we're saying is, at any point in time, you can change your thinking. And if big institutions can do it, then you can as an individual, okay? And so you're allowed to just stop and go, how is this thought serving me? Okay? And if you're having a thought, oh, I can't do that, I just can't. I'm not skilled enough and those people will judge me and I can't possibly go out there. I'm role-playing, by the way. And you go, how's that going to make you feel, having those types of thoughts? Do you feel confident and empowered, or do you feel anxious and disempowered? Okay? So if you're having thoughts that are going to make you feel disempowered, anxious, worried, then they are thoughts that are not serving you. Because that anxiety then will drive your behaviour. It will drive how you speak, how you think, how you worry. Now, we all do it. I'm not innocent. I can easily have an anxious thought that will make me panic about getting a report done at a due date or whatever. But as soon as I do, I actually nearly laugh at myself when I hear my response, because I go, yeah, well, that's really not going to serve me, is it? Because it's not going to get you to concentrate better to get that report done. It's not going to help your sensory awareness be there to help you notice danger. Okay, because you're peaking out on adrenaline, your cortisol levels are high, and there's no way that your hearing, seeing, and thinking is as clear as it could be to serve you. Does this make sense? Yeah? All because we have a panicked or a worried thought. Okay? So we really have permission to apply stop to break down that thought. To go, is it really my thought? No, throw it out. It might be your father's or your mother's or society's from decades ago. Or is it my thought right here now? Yes, it is my thought and I really believe this is happening. Okay, let us check. Is it really happening? Become an objective detective. Go and check. Get some more information. Okay, because when we're panicked, we tend to make assumptions. And remember what I say about assumptions? Assume makes an ass of you and me. And we usually go way over here and the issue's here. Okay, and we've already made all these assumptions. Yeah? So we stop, we handbrake it, and we come back and we go, right, okay, what is the real issue? And what are my thoughts about that? That could be empowering, could be helpful thoughts, could help me feel I can do this. Okay? And we reformulate our thinking to allow ourselves to go, oh, okay, now I understand the issue and I know I must remain in my power to feel confident so that my words, deeds and actions will manifest the best outcome. Okay? Now, how can you do all that if you don't stop? Hey? Because mostly it hits us like an adrenaline, like a bull, and we believe that thought's real, and we're 10 to the dozen, and we're caught up in that anxiety going boom, 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 boom. Yeah? And so the only way to catch yourself is to stop, okay? To get still, take deep breaths, and observe. Observe your thinking, observe. And go, right, what are the alternatives? Okay, now I can proceed positively. Yeah? Okay, yep. Throw in a bit.
I have a story.
Yeah.
I know you will love my stories. Yoga classes, they're all asanas, stances and Iyengar postures. So I've got a sore neck. It's calcified here. I'm not doing a headstand. So everyone else does a headstand, but I haven't. I've been doing the classes, that particular type of yoga for 3 years. So the other week, I just went, no, I'm doing it this time. I'm not listening to the pain in my neck. So I did it.
Wow.
First time I had to think back, the last time I stood on my head would have been probably 15 years ago. So I got to, and then everyone clapped and
Congratulations.
because then it was was it ego that stopped me or was it ego that made me do it?
Evil. I don't overanalyze it, but you overcame through a fear.
Yes, I'm going to do it. I still have the pain. It's still calcified. It's still it's still there because you use your forearms. And I went, no, I'll use
Change of thought. Okay.
You don't. You put your head in your hands and you hold. You don't use it. You don't. Not on your head.
Congratulations. For those online, Liz was just sharing with us that she has had a core belief, a thought, dominating for 3+ years around whether or not she could do an activity in yoga. Changing her thinking, and just by challenging her fear and saying, I can do this, taking back her power, she felt more confident and able to do it. And then it translated into being able to do that activity. So it was a really good example of think, feel, act. And how many times do we do that when we say, oh, no, I can't do it? You feel incompetent, you feel disempowered, and then you don't do an activity. Okay? But if we take back and change our thought to, I can do this, I am worthy of participating just for existing. I believe I have a right to just be. And my presence is enough. I'm allowed to be, and I'm deserving to be here like anyone else. And then you stay in your power, then you'll find the words, you'll participate in the actions, you'll be able to do so. Okay? Keep an eye on it, think about it, because this group is obviously meditation today, but it's also about the tools we can apply in our daily living. Okay? And it's really about mindfulness helps us remember our self-worth, remember that we can change our thinking to have a healthier, happier life. Okay? All right? All right. So let's do some deep breathing and connect. Okay? Right. Uncrossing, finding a comfortable position, and allowing yourself now to focus on your breath. We're going to breathe in through our nose by taking a big deep breath in, opening our diaphragm and holding that breath. And then when we release, we let go into the earth, down through our body, anchoring it into Mother Earth. Breathing up again, a big deep breath in, holding, expanding, and letting go. Emptying. Breathing in again. Feel that fresh air coming in your nostrils as you hold it and let it go. Shake it off. And again, feeling the rhythm of your breathing as you're breathing that fresh, cleansed energy, pulling it up into your body. And as you let it go, really shake off and let go. Anchoring into the earth. allowing your body to fall into a nice, deep, rhythmic breathing. The reason we focus on our breath is to bring us into observing the sensation of breathing. Feel the air coming through your nostrils. Feel your chest and lungs and diaphragm expand. Notice the difference between when we shallow breathe and when we fully breathe. Feel the rhythmic breathing. Notice your body relaxing as you come into awareness of your senses. Notice the sense of sound as you notice outside sounds, in the room sound, and coming back to the sound of your breathing. Notice the sensation of touch as you feel your body. Feel the chair, bed, floor supporting your body. Feel the fabric against your skin. Allow yourself to move graciously between the sense of sound and touch, and notice any smells and any taste. Just move between your senses. And as you do so, just allow your body to relax and incorporate whatever's happening around you. And go from the external back into the internal. And in your mind's eye, I want you to imagine seeing 5 shimmering steps. Golden, beautiful steps, inviting you to go on a journey. Take yourself over to the steps. And as you step onto the first step, breathe in a big balloon of trust. Trust that you are in the right place at the right time. And as you move on to the next step, breathe in safety. I am safe. And as you move on to the third step, breathe in relaxation. I trust that I am safe to relax. Feel your body softening, surrendering, relaxing. And as you let go even more fully, move on to the next step and open into a greater awareness that feels spacious in front and behind. And as you move on to the last step, breathe in a big balloon of love, unconditional love, reminding every cell in your being that you are loved. Soaking in the trust, the safety, the peace and relaxation, opening into the awareness of love. And as you do so, you'll notice a beautiful door in front of you. When we step through the door, you're opening into your higher self, your wiser self. And when you're ready, step through the door into a love where we meet mentors, guides, masters. Consciousness is here to welcome you, to guide you, as we call upon all our guides, known and unknown, to be here today. We call upon the elements of earth, air, fire, water and ether. Mother Parameshwari. We call upon the universe to open us beyond our limiting thoughts, to assist us to surrender limiting core beliefs that may no longer be serving our highest and best. And taking a beautiful deep breath in, sensing, trusting, knowing, seeing even your guides to be there with you today as you embark on a beautiful journey. As we go into a journey in the nature, notice a beautiful path that's drawing you further into nature. As you walk this path, feel the earth under your feet. See and feel the sunshine as it reflects on the leaves or plants. Notice the insects, the birds, the butterflies. With every step you take, feel the connection to Mother Nature. And in your awareness, remember everything is divinely created, divinely resourced to embrace life. Noticing the plants, the insects, the birds. Breathing in as you see the beauty, as you recall the awareness that they're all wired to grow, to thrive, to live perfectly naturally of their own accord. And as this path continues, notice and feel it bringing you out to a beautiful open area where you can see and hear water. Find yourself in a comfortable position by the water, or you may even want to go into the water, where you can feel Mother Nature supporting you, embracing you. Feel the wind and breeze on your face, the sun on your skin, the water gently inviting you to surrender, let go. All the worrying thoughts and thought forms, all the busyness of your mind is being washed away. As you breathe in, feel your mind being replenished in a golden healing elixir, a soft balm washing through your mind as you let go the thoughts, the worries, the pressures, all the stress being washed away, dissolved and disintegrated, floating away in the water. Taking a big deep breath in as your mind finally comes to stillness, free of thought. Come back to your breath. Take a deep breath in of stillness, of peace. And as you breathe out, continue to surrender and let go even more fully. Floating now, embraced in a love. Feel Mother Nature nurturing you, reminding you that you too are wired, divinely resourced and resilient. Reminding you have everything you need within you now. Reminding you that you are supported, loved, and embraced by Mother Nature, by your guides, by the divine consciousness. Breathing this in and pulling this awareness down into your heart. And as you exhale, let go out the front and the back of your heart. Any remaining judgment, shame, blame, guilt, shed it now. Let it be dissolved. Transmute it to bring no harm. For this moment in time, there's nothing to feel, nothing to do, nothing to be. Just relax. Let go. Let go all the responsibilities. Let go any expectations and judgments you have on yourself or feel others have over you. Let them be washed away. And as you breathe in deeply to replenish in this stillness, as you exhale, let go and push out into your energy field, reclaiming your bubble of space. Letting go each person, each responsibility. In your mind's eye, see them being floated away into the universe. Jobs, expectations, people, all the daily activities of a 3D world just being swept away. Breathe in deeply and reclaim nothing, no thing, no one, nothing to do. And in this nothingness, feel everything. Feel the scintillating high vibrational energy flooding through and over you, cleansing you, restoring you to divine balance, healing you, embracing you. And as you expand even more fully, open into the consciousness of your higher self. Open into the consciousness of the divine. Expand into the stillness. Feel the peace and serenity. Breathe it into your being. Feel the love, the light, soaking in it, replenishing in it, remembering who you are. I am this light, this love, this peace. Breathe it in. I am connected, conscious, and wise. Breathing in as you remember, just being. Is who you are. Come back to focus on your breath, to feel the peace in the stillness, the warmth, the love, the support. And notice how worthy you are and always have been by just being. I am enough. Breathing into this awareness. Soaking in the truth. Breathing into this floating feeling. Just allowing the awareness that if there's any stuck, stale energy, it just comes up to be released. Let it come, let it go. As we soak in source, the body knows what needs to be released to enable this source to flow freely from our higher self down into our crown like a pillar of light through our throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral region, all the way down into our base. Allow this light to release any blockages, to cleanse your chakras, your mind, your heart, your body, your energy field. Breathing in with gratitude that you're giving yourself time to soak and cleanse in this stillness, to feel the love, to remember who you are, loving, and lovable. Just for existing in physical form. You are deserving and worthy. Breathing in this as a mantra, a thought, a core belief. I am worthy just for existing. I am deserving. I am resourced, able, capable, loving and lovable. Just for existing. There's nothing to do, no one to please, no rules to follow in order to give and receive love. It is my life force, my life source. It is who I am. Taking a big deep breath in as you remember. And allowing yourself now to connect with the consciousness of who you truly are. Put a big bubble around you and bring yourself from nature back into walking down that path from which you came. And with every step you take, breathe in and feel the gratitude for remembering who you are. Breathe in and feel the truth in knowing your core self. Breathe in healthy core beliefs and thinking with every step you take. I am this love, this life. I am worthy of love and respect, inclusion, friendship, all of what you might desire, just for existing. And when you come back to the door from which you came, thank any guides or mentors that have been here with you. Expressing gratitude and letting them know you'll see them again soon. And when you feel ready to bring this awareness into your daily life, remembering eyes closed, eyes open, same. Come through the door from which you've been. And as you bring yourself back through the steps, bring back love, awareness, peace, safety and trust. Bring these back into your core being as guiding beliefs in all that you do. So be it, so be it, so be it. Namaste. Amen. Thank you. Continue to relax if you choose, if you're at home. If you're in the room, just gently bring yourself back to awareness, back to the present, feeling your feet, feeling the chair, the floor, the bed supporting you. Taking a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, just notice yourself connecting to your physical body. Putting your tongue on the roof of your mouth and connecting. Feeling. Noticing sounds, touch, smell, taste. And gently coming back into the room. And when we take a moment to namaste, what we're doing is just acknowledging and giving eye contact. I see you. I see the love in you. I see the light in you. I see the truth in you. Mary's giving beautiful ones today. Her eyes are shining. Lovely to see you today in meditation. It's just beautiful to take a time to look to each other in the eyes and actually connect and share the truth. I see beyond your daily activities and your problems and your physical health or your financial wealth or your relationships. I see beyond all the 3D matrix, and I see the truth who in you and in you and you. And as you see the truth in each individual, you're saying, I see you. I see all of you. I see your capacity to love, to give, to be loving and lovable. So please take the time when you see a loved one to stand with them and give them eye contact. And just be still. Stand in their presence and just give them eye contact. Okay? We don't do enough of it anymore. Please give it a go. That's your homework. Okay, namaste. Yeah. Okay.